Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. If you're new, you're really welcome. I'm Jane and my husband Mike is behind the camera. We're British, early retirees, debt and mortgage free and living a thrifty, frugal and money saving life on a super tight budget here in Brittany in northwest France. And every Sunday we share an aspect of our private life and the way that we do something in a thrifty way or a money saving way. And this week is all about our raised bed project. I think you'll like this. Stay tuned and don't forget to hit the like button.
These boxes, which we're going to use for our raised beds, were in the barn when we actually bought the property. There's a little bit of a gap on the front there, and this other one has several parts missing to it. Luckily we've got a bit of timber lying around, so I've managed to fill that one up. We'll drill some holes in the bottom for drainage. That's a pretty good set. We had a choice between digging deeper to fit the doors in or taking an edge off the doors, and I think taking an edge off the door is a better bet. So I've got my circular saw out. I'm being careful not to cut through the trestles. I'll take the edge off. That's one edge done. Time to take the edge off the other door. This door looks quite good condition from the front, but it's been left outside for several years, so it's unfortunately got a bit of rot on it and it's slightly warped, so you couldn't use it in a house. But it's perfect, obviously, for a raised bed. There you go, that's Mike's DIY. 2 doors cut widthways. Length is fine because we've just moved the boxes as far away wide as they need to be, but now they're the width, which turns into height, is bang on, so we don't need to dig massive trenches to fit them in. And so here we go.
So where are we so far? We've got our boxes into the ground. We're waiting for the drill to charge so we can drill holes in the bottom of them. We're going to fix the 2 doors that we've cut down into place here. Then we'll get our cardboard in. Then we'll start filling it with whatever we've got. That's where we are so far.
That's one door in place. It's been trimmed off at the bottom, and the bit I trimmed off at the bottom has been used to reinforce it. So you get an idea of what this raised bed's going to look like.
Well, I'm very excited about this. Here is our raised bed so far. So we're going to make holes in the bottom of this crate, line it with cardboard. These are our old doors. I like this. An old handle on it that we found in the barn. The door over there, which looks fancier than it is actually like it's got kind of chipboard inside it, so it's not very good at all. And then I might dig a bit of this out, Mike, and pop it in the other one. So I might pop in there and put cardboard in the bottom of here. And there's the other one. Let me stand back for you and show you these. I think that's a... Well, it's rudimentary and basic, I would call that, wouldn't you, love? And I think it's free.
Everything we had.
Everything that we had. So we didn't spend any money on this, and we're gonna get doing what you got to do to raise beds now. I think this is a case of make, do and mend. Well, the rain has started and it might beat us at any minute, but just for now, I'm inspecting my pile of rotten trees, and I have found some lovely bits of rotten trees. They're super duper to go in the bottom of my hugelkultur bed. Nice rotting wood, just what I need. The bugs are going to love that. Well, good morning. It is now Thursday morning. You saw what we did yesterday, and this is another day. And today we are going to get some cardboard in the bottom of our raised beds, and then any organic matter that we've got lying around to do this. Hello, Mike. Can you tell us all about your raised beds and how you made them?
Hello, darling. These beds are made from wood we've found in the barn, which is behind you. There's a couple of wood boxes.
Mike, did you make the wood
I
boxes?
didn't make wood boxes. They were used by the mill when it was a wood mill beforehand. There's 2 wood boxes and 2 old doors. Simply screwed them together. The boxes have got solid bottoms in them, so we're going to drill those out today to let the soil drain.
Thank you. How big is this, Mike? How big do you think this
It's
is?
about a metre and a bit deep and about 3.5 metres long.
Thank you. So, time to get filling these raised beds. I've been taking a trip around my garden and checking out everything that's going to go in my hugelkultur bed. So, got chips of wood here, about the size of my hand. Let's take you over here. I have piles of decomposing leaves everywhere. There's another pile there. There's a huge pile here, like a great big compost heap. And I've got more decomposing wood all over the place. And all of that type of stuff is going to go in my hugelkultur bed. Now, all you gardeners, before you start bashing away at the keyboard telling me what I should and shouldn't be doing, remember when you watch this, I will have done it, and I'm not going to undo it, so I'll do it the way I've read to do it, and I'm sure it'll be fine. And if it doesn't, it's not cost me anything, and it's a bit of a fun experiment. Progress so far. We have made holes in the bottom of the crates because they're wooden. We've made big holes about 6 centimetres across. We've made about 8 holes in each box. We've then put all our old cardboard in the bottom of them. It's nice to actually get rid of it. We've been keeping it for a long time. So there we go. Step number 1, made holes in the boxes. Number 2, we put in the cardboard. Obviously, this is on the bare ground, and this will help, hopefully, stop it drying out. That'd be a good thing, wouldn't it? I'll show you how rotten some of this wood is that we're putting in the bottom here. And we want it to be rotten. We want it to just continue to break down in here. And we've got plenty of this around the garden. And that's what we're going to fill up the bottom with. There we go. Lovely rotting wood. So that's all the wood in there. The next thing we're doing is finding all the small bits that we've got, and then everything else that's going to go in here is going to be leaves and then mulch. And when we actually get round to planting everything, which will not be this month. It may not even be April because we get frost until May. Then we'll put compost on top. So we have one of the raised beds almost finished. We put cardboard in, rotten logs, and then all the smaller pieces of wood that we had lying around the property. Then we put in all the leaf mulch, so that's been rotting over winter. And then what we've got mixed in here, if we can sort of show it to you, is composted I suppose you'd call it, mulch. So where we've had trees cut down in the past and it's been chipped, a lot of that has been mulched, and we've let it rot down where it's laid, and we've scooped it up today and put it in here. And finally we've got a couple of bags of compost to go in here, which isn't really going to be enough, but it's a good start. We found 3 bags of these, and they're 70-litre bags, and that was €27 for those 3 bags. So this is when it starts to add up, doesn't it? €27. I'm keeping 1 bag back, and I'm going to be using that for basically potting seeds, so growing things from seeds. And I'm going to use our woodshed, which has got a clear plastic roof, as kind of a greenhouse. And I'm going to get things started because we can't plant anything out here until about the 2nd week in May, because we get frost until then. We're right at the bottom of a valley in an old granite quarry, so if you can imagine all this granite around us holding the winter cold. It doesn't warm up yet. So next thing, let's get this compost in here. We're going to end the video there for today. We're going to carry on working on our other 2 raised beds, getting wood in it and getting mulch in it and everything that we can in there. And you'll see that in future videos. Leaves me to say, on behalf of Mike and myself, thank you so much for watching. Thank you to everyone who hits the like button. Thank you to all subscribers, old and new. Thanks to everyone who leaves a comment. We read every single one of them. See you again soon. Bye.